It's me, Lainey. Welcome back to the channel, Lainey Lee. Now in today's video, I wanted to do kind of a part 2 to the last one I did, except it's going to be a very different concept. Still going to be about skin and like how to keep it fresh, smooth, I guess like that. But it's going to be a different focus, so it's not going to be the same thing. My last one I will link down below. I will leave a link, and when you click it, you can pop up to the video. It was my how to stop your makeup from caking video, and it showed you everything from foundation, concealer, powder, stuff like that, primers, moisturizers, but no contouring, blush, anything. This time I'm going to do how to make your skin, your concealer, foundation, powder, everything look more dewy, and then I'm going to do a little tip and tricks on contour. And I will say this. I have a really small face for some reason, and so I don't really like contouring here that much. I do absolutely love it, but I love doing it in the double chin area, basically the jawline, whatever, and then the temples of my forehead. So I will give you some tricks and tips on these, and then I don't know, I'm going to try to contour a little bit more here today, just so I can get that really bronzy sculpted look. And let's get on with the video. Before, let me say my reminder, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like my channel in general. Make sure you like this video if you like this video. Why not? And make sure to turn on those post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Let's get on with the video now. I've got my tiny mirror here. I have 2 mirrors in my bathroom. Obviously the big mirror and then my small mirror. I feel like mirrors aren't that important, but if you want to focus really well and have good angles, seeing all the pores and everything in your face, then I like to set up 2 mirrors. So if I'm focusing this way, that's because I need to look into my mirror, or if I'm looking into the big mirror, I'm basically looking at you. I already moisturized my skin and it's nice and smooth, so now you can go into a primer. Whatever suits your skin, I will link a few down below. But what I'm focused on now is either mattifying or sticky primers that can stick to the foundation, so it can really stick on and last all day, look fresh, dewy, everything. It makes such a nice difference. So there's a bunch of sticky primers that dry down sticky. There's the J1 Jelly Pack. There is there's a bunch of, I'm pretty sure there might be ones from the drugstore even. They might not be the best, but that is a really nice one, the J1 Jelly Pack. I don't know if I'm saying it right because I haven't tried it yet, even though I should, because it's probably really good. And if I get it, if I'm lucky and I will be able to get it, I will do a review on it, and hopefully you like it. I'm going to mix my Birth foundation with this Sassy Chic Beauty Benefit Cream or whatever, and I'm just going to pump a little on the back of my hand and use my small kabuki brush and just kind of dab it around, and then once I get it on my skin, I can blend it around, and as you can see, the primer is just making it stick. I don't know if you can notice at all. I have freckles and a bunch of that, so you can see it kind of just covers everything and makes it look super fresh. Not that my freckles are a bad thing. It's just when I do full makeup tutorials, I want them to be covered because I want that smooth base. And I don't know, I just find it really attractive in my looks, really flawless in my looks. But my bare skin is also beautiful, and you should love it too. You should love your bare skin. You should love my bare skin. You should have respect for people's skin. Sorry, but I forgot to pull my hair. I am sorry. So what I'm going to do is take a mix of this at the roots, and then I might spray this a little bit more down. This is my Vitapro Fusion Protective Hair Leave-In Hair Treatment, and then this is for all hair types. I use this almost every day. That's why I'm out of it. So good, literally amazing. And then this Suave Professionals Voluming Root Boost Spray. What I use for my hairspray is this Pefect Purity Unscented Hairspray. This I really like. The top came off of it, so I'm still trying to find that. But when I do curl my hair, normally I use this. I'm just going to use these 2 today and pull it up. Now I'm going in with my Zuzu Luxe Concealer. Sorry, my finger fell. I love this stuff. This is so amazing. It's very creamy and pretty full coverage. It's not the best, and let me talk about this before I actually apply it. It is a kind of liquidy, more than an other kind of concealer. It's more liquidy than you would expect, even though it's not the worst. It's pretty good, and I really enjoy using it. It's just that it kind of lays on more like a liquidy kind of cream concealer, if you know what I mean. And then when it applies down, it gets kind of like really full coverage and blends into it. So I really like it. So now I'm just going to apply this. And this is in the shade C10, the one that fits me the best. I should be getting a new one. I mean, it's kind of full, but if it runs out, I might just get a new one. This is very drugstore. I could find this at a supermarket where you buy food and drinks and stuff like that. But overall, pretty awesome concealer. And I feel like I can control it better with my fingers. So normally I blend it out with my fingers, or either I blend out the edges with my foundation brush to kind of blend it in, and then I'll do the insides, maybe even with this, my beauty blender, or my finger, but most likely it is my finger, not the brush, even though my brush is my second option when it comes to what I'm blending out my concealer with. And if you have any unwanted areas for like this look because you want it to be really smooth, just go over. I have this big scar right here. I don't know what it's even from because I don't remember scratching myself, but if I did, it was probably pretty painless and just it got worse by maybe doing more fun activities and kind of like damaging it, letting it be open and just get like more affected. But I'm just anyways gonna put some concealer with just a little, and then I'm going to blend it in and move on to powder. Okay, so now what I'm going to do for powder, I'm going to take my Color Matte powder, and the lid just fell. Let me get it for a sec. This is a very dusty powder, so I like to dust it off quite a bit, and then I go into the mirror, which is pretty dusty for me, and then I set the powder on my face very slightly, and I do not do anywhere near my smile line, near the wrinkles near my eyes, or under my eyes, because I want to use an actually more brightening light powder, and I try to keep it away from those areas, even above the lip and like near the nose, because I get dry there. Definitely not setting the whole face, but pretty much setting a lot of the face, because I get really oily quickly, and I feel like when you have this much makeup on, it's obviously going to sweat off, so just go ahead and like kind of apply powder. Make sure you're set, but not too much on the brush anyways. And it just creates this really nice effect, but still gives you that dewy nice look, and then you can take a lighter powder. I'm going to get my brightening powder from in my room, and I'm going to apply this under my eyes, but like going over with setting spray and highlighting to like highlighting, making it more dewy. So once I do this, I like to set my face with a little bit of something more creamy. So something that will give just a tiny bit more moisture back to my face. This kind of melts into my skin like a lipstick. It just makes me look so glowy, and you would feel just precious and dewy and shiny and make me feel good. So I just plop a little on a big brush, because we're just kind of like setting the extra phases. I just take one on my big brush, kind of set my cheeks, because that's definitely the most important area. Set my chin and set my forehead. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I feel like this is a good hack from keeping your skin like really, let's say, it's dewy, not oily, but dewy, but without like not setting some areas and making it oil off. You're just putting a little bit of highlight, and will kind of set it in more. So I actually really like it. Then if you want, you can use setting spray at the moment to kind of melt it and make it look a little bit more dewy. That's what you can do. You can hold your setting spray high up or down low. I recommend high up because I feel like it gives a better spray, but you do you. I'll be back once I've sprayed it and buffed it in with my beauty blender, and I'll be back. Now I will move on to eyes. I will link down the tutorial where I got the eye look from, but I will see you next for contour once I have my eyebrows done, my eyes, lashes done, and I'll be back for contour. I'll apply my blush, highlight, lips, and then we'll be done with the video finally. Okay, so this is the eye look,
and I am basically back for contour when stitching my brows. I just really want to point out something really quick. I did my lashes very well. In my opinion, they might be a little clumpy here, but that's just a tiny error there. I love this look because it just connects really well and is very, very smoky. So definitely, I will link it down below because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's pretty good. I don't want to, like, promote myself in a way that it's like I'm the best at doing everything, but if you like it, I'll have the link down below. So I am back for contouring. I cleaned up my brows and everything, even though they don't look the best. So the first step is I feel like blending in a shade just the tad bit darker, and then a good, like your normal contour shade, because then you can really blend it in and get the feel of it. And then when you feel like, oh, I want to go a little darker with the other shade, then you can just do that. But I just put a little bit of a very light brown, like a little bit darker than mine, and then I'm going to get my normal brown contour shade. But there are two forms of contouring, or like the shapes where they go. The normal way that a lot of people do it in is the way where it goes to your hairline. This is where your contour line starts, with your hairline is. Okay, so it's the one that goes like this, and I don't know if I explained it well because I just kind of turned off the camera, or expected it to turn off so I could kind of do this side and then model it on that side. I already put a little on the temples, and I just kind of like to pull up my hair and then like get in there, not just kind of slopping it around where I can. If my, like for example, say my hair was down with this, I wouldn't just go like that. I need to pull my hair up and like actually get it on the temple so it looks all nice and smooth. And that's it. I went in with the darker contour after anyway, so I'm just going to put a little bit of lighter over that. And then there's the one where it goes and swoop to your nose. So just again with the one like going to your here, so just pretend that you're dragging in, like deepen it up here, and then you can blend it in, kind of like connect it with the here. People go down and then they just do the nose contour, but I feel like this is a very good way when you like not dragging it down, but like connecting it to the nose, so it can connect to your nose contour. And I feel like it's just the most amazing thing, and a lot of people should try it. So I will actually be back. I kind of want to do a little bit more. Let me just explain one more tip. Let me do the temples real first also. And one tip is just kind of customize. Try to find your perfect contour, and I would say this with any skill, but go for something cool, not too cool. Go for something warm, not too cool, because that's for the bronzing. You can save that for later, and you can mix that in with the cooler one to create your perfect mix, basically, and just really customize and have fun with it. I know I didn't give that many tips and tricks, but at least I kind of like showed you how to deepen it up, like the two ways, whatever you want. And I will come back to say goodbye. So, wait a minute, sorry. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, or basically like routine on how I do this, how to contour, like make your skin really fresh and dewy. I paired it with a very different new lip when I normally do. It's more of like a purpley, and I almost feel like kind of gray mauve almost. But I love it. I hope you love it, because I mean I made this video for you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.